Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Sarmatian campaign. So we have 65 ducats in loans, and that's it. Spent like 700 pounds or ducats worth of savings on all this. My Khan, we no longer care for the people who embrace Allah, and thus it is no longer accepted. Well, good. We are completely against anyone who doesn't believe in what we believe in. We're going to paint the map our color when it comes to culture, religion, and country name. We have managed to produce a very legitimate documents which show that we have a historical claim on one of their provinces. Fascinating. We do have quite a bit of diplomatic power stored up. We just lost our crap general. Even after all that, we still don't really have a very good general. The Travel CB against Old Prussia. Old Prussia hasn't been involved in anything. They do not have any allies. So they would be a great country to attack. And I think we're going to have to reinforce that. So we'll attack Old Prussia next, once these cores are complete. Assuming that the Romans don't decide to attack us. Try minting more coins, okay. Could hold a festival to increase our conversion speed again. But that would be spending money that we don't really have. And we're mostly paying for mercenaries right now, which is really bad. I think we should probably hire some more horsemen. We'll hire 2 horsemen and then disband 2 mercenaries. Lost our claims. That doesn't matter. So now we're actually making money because the mercenaries are just insanely expensive. Somehow I feel like a 2 stack is not really gonna prevent much of a rebellion there. Continuing to discover things randomly just because they're next to us, it's pretty nice. And as we get money, if we actually earn any, we will sub out the mercenaries for more. Probably just go straight up cavalry. They are significantly better for us right now. At our current tech level, they do twice as much shock damage as the bowmen, and we can have 100% of them. And as we've seen, assaulting is really crap, and so we don't want to do that. Okay, so Dacia has declared war on us. The capital, the Casus Belli, is conquest. The conquest of Yedisan. They've fabricated a couple claims on Moldavia and Yedisan. They do not have that as a core. They never owned it. They're just deciding to come and attack us and use their big, huge pet, the Roman Empire, to help them out, which is dumb. Really dumb. Can't you just leave me alone, Dacia? If I just give you what you want... Length of war, minus 45. Relative strength of alliances. 358,000 to our 30. They don't have many cavalry, though. It's just all infantry. We don't have really any good territory up here, but we know it's a lot of marsh. I suppose... Since we know that the Romans are going to come down here and be jerks, we should consolidate into... larger armies and just hope that, I don't know, maybe we can defend. Being the defender. It seems pretty unlikely when you're dealing with such a large horde of people. So this actually reminds me a lot of like Crusader Kings 2, where let's say you're playing against the Holy Roman Emperor. Your only real recourse is to just expand away until you actually are large enough to fight back. And that's just how the game works. There's nothing to really get upset about. It's just that's how the game works. They just have hordes and hordes and hordes of infantry. And that's kind of how Crusader Kings 2 combat is. Whoever has more infantry wins. Or whoever has more numbers wins. And of course, because I wasn't in position, we're going to end up being the aggressor in our own territory. Which is fun. And we're also using the worst commander. And this is where it doesn't even matter. Don't even try to make the comment, "Oh, if you maneuver your troops better." No. No, just no. 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 Don't even try. Because there's no point. Look at this. There's 42,000 men and there's more coming. There's another 10, there's another 10. I mean, it's just no. Well, let's at least try to retreat the army to the north. Yeah, there's no point in even trying. It's just like in CK2. Well, in CK2, what you do is you just surrender, and they'll accept a surrender right away. You just give them whatever it is that they want, and then that gives you a 5-year truce, and you've got time to protect. So hopefully these bastards will. I guess we'll hang out in like Lublin, and try to protect our coring territory, since that's stuff that actually needs to be protected right now. And hope that they take less than I took in the previous war. If I can expand faster than they can expand, and eventually we'll have enough power. I don't know. It just seems kind of silly. All right, hey Dacia, what do you want? They will not accept any demands right now. Awesome. The relative strength of the alliance is always going to be in their favor. And again, if I try to take this army, this whole stack will just come reinforced. And it's probably going to come reinforced anyway. Damn Romans. You guys all suck. How cool would it be, though, if we could separate piece the Romans and then beat the crap out of Dacia? If I just surrendered to the Romans. They don't want this territory. Well, aren't you hard to please, you stupid Romans? Maybe, just maybe, I don't know. Maybe we can make a difference here this fight. Probably not, though, considering the amount of reinforcements they'll send. And we still lost. But we got our cores in. I hate you, Romans. You're filthy. How strong is Dacia? On their own, they have 10,000 men. So it's just using their. It's just it's the big blue blob all over again. Current peace offer 11. The problem is that there's not much that they really want. You know? They don't want to take stuff. And so I can't separate piece them and then beat up Dacia. It's just not going to happen. On the other hand, Dacia themselves still not willing to accept anything we can offer them. Because they haven't sieged Yedesan. Maybe if they just finish their siege of Yedesan, we can piece them out. But I mean, they're full occupying us. So obnoxious. You guys all suck. I'm going to keep on saying it. I'll tell everyone how much you suck, Romans. This is how it's going to be. Every 11 years, the Romans are going to come and just full occupy us. Bastards. Stupid, stupid bastards. And yet somehow they've picked up 3.91 war exhaustion. I don't know how Dacia did that. I mean, that's crazy. Alright, so if I give you Yedisan and Maros, there's still no way. Hey Romans, do you want anything else that you've sieged? Why is it that you only want Kuban? Because it's your only claim. Awesome. Press the issue? Yeah, of course. Of course we want to press the issue. What's this then? Missionaries tirelessly working to convert a province that they are sieging. Great. So when we started, the Romans... Whoa! Holy crap! When we started, the Romans had like 300,000 troops. Where'd all their men go? Are they just like suffering insane attrition while sieging and stuff? They might be. Maybe they've assaulted everything. But they've lost a lot of manpower. That's interesting, actually. Now they're down to 141,000. Which is still a huge, insurmountable number. And our war exhaustion is going to climb like crazy. But we have the diplo points to keep buying it down. Yeah, I suppose, maybe. They can't force us to peace out unless they get to 100%. Are they getting a ticking war score? They are. That attrition is doing its damage. Maybe that's where all of Dacia's war exhaustion came from. Just excessive attrition from trying to roll with the Romans. I mean, this is a poor sight. You don't see that too often. I'd really prefer for you to not take this. I'm a bit concerned about your reinforcement ability. Let's try it. No crossing penalty, but then we added it because an army came from the wrong path. And now they are reinforcing. With a lot of dudes. Still, I mean, they'll suffer some attrition too. Now they're down to 111, you know? Maybe there is a way out of this. I don't really think that it's going to work out too well, but I mean, this is a good little bottleneck here. Come on, get some morale. I don't want to suffer 5% attrition myself. This is nuts. Okay, you have reached your maximum number of allowed loans. Oh, that's great. Bankruptcy's looming. 9 January 105. Sweet, so because we have no income, and we're paying so much for all these armies, the maximum number of loans that we're allowed to have goes down as we get full occupied, and this is about to make us go bankrupt. Sweet. The Romans are at medium enthusiasm, though. Roman military strength minus 20. So because they've lost so many men, they want out? War score way too far, but the Roman... Huh. Hey Dacia, why don't you stop being such a prick? Sarmatians will cede Yedisan, Moldavia, Bratslav. We'll renounce our claims on lots of stuff. Pay ducats. So they'll cut my land in half. But we don't go bankrupt. So there's that. Well, we might go bankrupt, actually, because we'll take a loan. Won't this force bankruptcy? Because it's making me take out 132 ducats, which is... I can't take out any more loans. Oh well, let's just do it anyway and find out. Maybe if the month doesn't tick, and now we're allowed to take out loans again. Yeah. You suck, Dacia. And the Romans have warned us again. It's great. It really is pretty funny how they're down to 90,000 troops though, with 12 manpower. I suppose in 10 years they'll be able to recover, but Dacia, you suck. I wish I had a bulldog like France to help out. Let's go back to doing what we do best, attacking barbarians. Inflation, sure, why not? All right, so we have none of that as a problem. We have a high cost for this, but we need the conversion speed because we only have one missionary. We'll also spend some admin power to get the conversion speed even higher. Still 52 years away from being able to take that tech. So I think we're doing just fine on that stuff. This missionary will have a monthly progress of 6.9%. Well, that was eventful. We need better generals. And if you still have no friends, we're definitely attacking you. Because we are not coring right now. Yeah, let's go fight you. We actually have some manpower. We need income is what we need. It's these damn mercenaries. You have any more land? No, it's just those two. Alright, let's detach mercenaries here and get rid of some of them. We'll start working towards actually getting rid of all of the mercenaries and rehiring lots and lots and lots of cavalry. And maybe the next time we go to war with the Romans, which will be in 119, 14 years from now, maybe we'll be able to do some serious damage to them. Actually, let's just fire all the... Get rid of them all. It's fine. I think we actually have enough troops here. Get them. The fact that our territory is split is annoying, but we can go through this gray area as well. So we'll be okay. Are we gaining much by actually attacking him? I mean, we're gaining no army tradition. We're just losing troops, which... We are getting prestige. We need the prestige. 5 prestige every time. And that time we actually stack wiped. What's up with the attrition? Come on. Do that Tengri festival again. I mean, we need money, but at the same time, converting stuff seems pretty good. And a loan is coming due. How much do we owe? 550 ducats. That's bad. 2 provinces are not going to offset the, like, 4 that I lost, or 3, or whatever it was, down there. And being forced to renounce claims, that sucked. It's a direct decrease in admin power, really. Alright, well there's our Consolation War. We'll take the full annexation. Oh my god, what? I did not offer that, I offered full annexation. Damn it! No! Crap! This game hates me. I swear I clicked the damn button. I must not have. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Well, at least we gained some prestige. Alright, I'm going to take a break here. See you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.